1,000 ducats, so now we have to sell a property. Awesome. I didn't expect it to allow me to go negative, right? No pop-up, no confirmations, just like, sure, it's fine. Spend money you don't have. It's cool. It's good. It's fine. Real estate's pretty trash, so let's get rid of the real estate. We'll sell Tuscany. Go away. So, back to revolution. So, revolution. Negotiation. All right. Investment size, investments, available investments, competing banks, your property. Revolution. So, Italian Republic. Revolution, Italian Republic. Peasants. Conspirators. Conspirators are peasants. Capital is Tyrol. Army of Eastern Lombardy. Number of areas, 12. Revolution success chance, 80%. Impact required. 12,800 diplomacy. And 165,000 gold. Interesting. What about... You were getting 850 per turn from Taosis? No, it wasn't. Resources per year. There are 4 turns per year, so it's this number divided by 4. Unless the game's just lying to me and we're actually making 477. Okay. Game's misleading. Real estate generates profit at every move in the form of gold. So here, okay, first off, it calls it moves in the tooltip, turns in this interface, profit per turn, and then here it says base price resources per year. So there's 3 possible things it could be. You take your pick on which one you think it is. Jesus. All right. All right, that makes me think that it's actually way better than I thought. Because based on the fact that it said resources per year, and that the interface up here shows the months, I was assuming that I was making that number divided by 12. 12 months in a year, says base price, resources per year, that divided by 12. Which means the return was awful. But if it's actually per turn, then it's basically like a 5% return on investments, right? About 5%. It's not bad at all. I mean, it's not great, but it's not bad. All right, maybe houses are better than I gave them credit for. So what do we do with this revolution stuff? Like, I don't... You know, 184,000. They want all of my money. I'm fine with that. Where there has to be somewhere that I can see projected income. This is profit per turn, but I want to see like some profit per turn. Like, and why? Okay, again, it's anytime I see it say year, I'm just gonna assume this means per month, per turn. Costs of sowing 73. The farms produced harvest in spring and autumn. It is a pity that it is impossible to force the peasants to harvest more grain. All right, this is per turn. Per turn, per turn. Is agriculture like only grain? Or is there other types of agriculture? Agriculture is just grain. Okay. So we're sorely lacking on houses because I had severely discounted their strength. Trying to actually compare them to industry is a lot more math than I really want to do right now. But I guess let's do it for the sake of trying to decide. So for example, in Tuscany, Liguria, we've got a logger's hut, which is making 159 logs per turn at a base like resource value of 3, which is 477 per turn out of a, probably go by the sale price rather than the base price. Why the sale price is higher than the base price right now, I don't know. Maybe there's just a benefit in having owned it for a long time, possibly, to encourage you to sell or something. But that's about a 7% return on investment, while the houses I calculated at about 5%. So they're not as good. But can you go to the place where you can find a person to hire, just so I can be 100% sure I wasn't just doing it right, even though I am pretty much 90% sure I followed the tutorial. Yeah, so to hire people, you go to here. And then what? So far, I've found no reason to use anything but amateurs. You get straight gold from houses while prices fluctuate. Ultimately, this game boils down to min-maxing your profit per turn, right? Your return on investment every single turn. So if we're talking about a 7% return versus a 5% return, I would imagine that the 7% return makes or breaks whether you can actually beat the AI, right? Like if you've got to, you can't just make 5% if 7% is available. Cardamom. Competitor Bank. Templar's Bank, rank 4th place. Templar's Bank loses 28,000 credits, ducats, out of 327. Can we see more information about like what Templar's Bank invests in? Or where? What is IMF? Templar's Bank has 35 regions. Good God, I have 4. Okay. So out of curiosity, the Guild of Stone Cutters, if we invested that much, I can't see how much it would make. What does this number here mean? What is this something for? Something 15. What is this? That's maybe the development here? Tuscany, Lombardy, 15. Let's go check Tuscany, Lombardy, 15 and see if... Nope. No, that's not the province. I just checked that. That's not the province development. Lombardy's got 10 out of 17. So if I go to here and it says 15, what the hell's 15? What does 15 mean? 15 something is there. Let's buy a house. A cottage. It's the level of the building. 20, 11, 4. 4, 20. The symbol is the same, it appears. Is that this? Oh, that's this symbol. That's the symbol for the industry. Okay, it's just like really, really, really tiny. And then how does that number translate into logs? 20 of it makes 17 logs. 11 of it makes 62 logs. How is that? What? Was I looking at the wrong type of development? I guess that's possible. 15 out of 20. $15 out of 20 is... Okay, so when we're looking at that, which I can't see now because I already made my purchase, then we bought real estate in Parma. No, we bought this. We bought the cottage. It's at 15. So, what does that mean? I still don't understand what it means. It's 15. It's 15 real estate. Okay. Profit returns 1,400. So we have... let's just figure out. Between all of our property, we've got... We could sell it all right now. 9,545 plus 11,695. That's 21,240 ducats in real estate. It's generating 1,389. Divided by 21, 2,400. So we're getting a 6.5% turn-based return. 6.5%. It's pretty good. But if I raise the developments of Tuscany Lombardy, will this go up? I'm gonna snap up. I need to turn on my thing apparently. I'm gonna screen clip this page and we're going to invest in this place and then come back and see if these numbers change. So as soon as we have the money for it, which we don't right now, maybe next turn, I want to go here. I'm going to go to infrastructure, and then in the places that, like Lombardy, we're going to upgrade Lombardy to 20 out of 20 and see what happens. Right? We'll go like this, spend 7,000, but we don't have the money for it right now, so we got to wait. When we invest gold in a war, we get property in the region we support it. Therefore, it is better to invest gold only in open countries in which we have a license. Yes, indeed. All right, we sell all the things. We gain money. We check for loans. There are no loans. We have 3 loans outstanding. 1 turn, 2 turn, 3 turn. Pretty high default rate on that one. We're offered things to invest in. I'm guessing that the higher this number, the better the production ratio of wood or something. Maybe we can tell that already. No. Maybe? This one's got 20, this one's got 11. This makes 62 wood. Let's see. So we're getting 62 wood off of 1832 versus 17 wood off of 344. So bear with me. Here's my calculators. This one at 11 production, or 11 development, is getting us a net return on sale price of 3.4%. 62 wood out of the sale price. While this one is 17 wood for 344 sale price. So it's getting more wood per value in this one. So I think that the better that number, the better the actual production ratio is. So when looking at buying a investment, that number is like super important. It'd be way better to buy the Loggers Hut in Tuscany than to buy the Stonecutters Camp here. Even though there's no information whatsoever about like the other stuff. I think this is the better purchase, yeah? But if I do that, I can't, no, I can still afford the investment. Let's go check to see how much that number changed. We just upgraded the production here. So now we have 196 wood out of 3872. Still about 5% of the sale price in wood per turn. Seems great. So if we take 196 times 3, divide by the sale price of 3872, that's a 15% turn-based return. Turn-based return. 15% versus the houses, which are shit. So we should sell this then at 4, because it's bad. And the Loggers Hut here too. Or pay to upgrade them. I get it a little bit better now. Let's just free up some assets so we can do some better stuff. Let's sell all the, like, if it's less than... I'll keep that one for now, but like, I want everything to be in like the really good spots. We want to upgrade this land allotment. for agriculture. This one, the luxury goods don't appear to have a thing. So is this actually making us money? 403 times 13 divided by 39948 is about a 13% return. So luxury goods kind of function like a much higher return than low developed land. And this one is 139 times 13 divided by 21384, about an 8% return on the Tuscany Parma printing press. And he sold it? What? They weren't making us any money, it's fine. Alright, I still do want to do the growth thing. Possibly. Let's just reassess the things that we own. 2012. So we can upgrade in Tuscany Parma this, like, all the way to 20, hopefully. Or the logger's hut we could make better. We already have logs from Tuscany, though, so we should probably have... Should we? Should we have a little bit of everything, or should we just... not? I wanted to upgrade the houses in Tuscany, Lombardy. Let's try that. Tuscany, Lombardy. Housing infrastructure. Reduce the cost. The property of your competitor will lose its value. Investments will be available in the region. Unavailable because of no competitor banks. Use influence in the country. You can suspend the competitor's bank activities for 10 moves, but no competitor banks. All right. Right. So yeah, I have this screen open. This thing. My screen clip. Now we're gonna go back and check on... We have to wait for the development to be done, though. It takes time. It takes turns. So if we look here, it's going to take 4 moves. Or is it instantaneous, but it has a cooldown? It's instantaneous with a cooldown. Okay. So... there we go. Try to put it in a spot where you can see. So this is what it was before. The sale price is unaffected, but the resources per year went from 912 up to 1181 and from 477 to 535. Profit per turn went up by a total of 1716 minus 1389 is 327. We're making 23.5% more per turn now from the houses. Webcam blocks it. Yeah, sorry. Just trust me. I said all the numbers. Okay. Interesting. So we still have some money. Any loans that we can do? No. Any investments that we can do? I do want to see what the next tier upgrade requires. It does require 8, so it's like doubling every time. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, I assume. Yeah, so the real estate is paying pretty well. I still, again, don't quite understand how the sale price is different from the base price. It seems like the longer I hold it, the bigger the numbers get. So it feels like it encourages you to, like, cycle your properties, but I'm not 100% sure. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Crap. It is kind of nice how the gold income from the real estate just comes in as direct gold. We're making 1,700 from that. We must have gotten money back from some loans that just came back. Otherwise, I don't know how I made so much. 5.1%. So this is actually worse by far than I thought. Unless you're trying to acquire property. But by grain in Lombardy. Or more wood in Tuscany. We don't have grain in Lombardy right now, but Lombardy it was pretty well developed, right? Yeah, Lombardy's a great place for it. $19,616 plus the costs per month of $925. We don't quite have enough money to be able to buy that and pay our costs. I have to sell something else. Liguria's got very low development there. I guess we just have to take this really bad investment. I mean, it does improve the logger's hut slightly. Is the reason why this is so small because we've like maxed out the investment in that region? Where was it again? This. Max investments, available investments, max available, max available, max available. I think that's why. See that? So 54,900 minus 54,358 is 542. And I bet that's what we're being offered. About that value. Yes. So the issue is that this region needs more max investments. And I've already forgotten where the interface was to allow me to upgrade it, but I think we have a long cooldown on it, right? It was under this. No, it wasn't here. Under investment? Investment where? This one. Right, 13 moves. So far I've been sticking with Tuscany. Is this like at some point we probably have to invest in another country. Otherwise all these like move and like turn-based cooldowns are going to block us from really doing much. But then can't you possibly end up in a situation where one of your countries is at war with the other one of your countries? Which would be bad? You think that I need grain in stock to sow? Since you don't have that, your farms aren't doing anything. Really? Farms produced harvests in spring and autumn. So do I need it in spring and in autumn? 77? Let's see, we're in winter right now. Let's save the game. Let's take the next turn and see if we get any rain at all. We have no grain. You're right. What a ridiculously obscure mechanic. It is spring. It says here that we get that much, not per year, but per turn, twice per year. And yeah, we got none. Try another turn. All right. We got 256. We're supposed to get 256 twice per year. Cost of sowing. So we actually gained it at the end of the spring turn. And I had no grain on me. So I guess that means that we probably don't need to have the grain. Right? That's good, because otherwise that'd be stupid. Why would they give you a button to sell all if you need to have a manually held reserve of grain so you can plant grain? That would be just, like, beyond asinine. I'm not even sure if I've used asinine in the right context there, but it would be really, really stupid. They are just in love with having buttons move around and then not be clickable. God. Alright, so... the issue I'm having then is that I have no room for more investments. I'm actually over-invested in Parma. Somehow. We can invest a lot more in Lombardy and Liguria now, but they're poorly developed. Real estate's really good in Lombardy, though. So we should try to get real estate in Lombardy. Or agriculture in Lombardy. But is agriculture really that great compared to real estate? Currently, our 20 development agriculture is making us 129 grain, 39 price of sowing, 129 times 4. Divided by 2 because it's only twice per year, 2 turns out of every 4. And then minus the price of sowing twice, 39 twice, is 180 gold profit per year. So 720, sorry, per turn. So it averages out to 720 gold per year. But I don't want per year, I want per turn. So 180 per turn. That's only about a 5% investment, where our real estate is doing better than that. Real estate's doing, like, in a 20 developed real estate place, it's getting 1181 out of 11695, which is like 10%. So yeah, let's buy real estate in whatever place I just said it was, if we can. Real estate's in Lombardy. Nope, that's grain in Lombardy. Let's just do this one for this turn. Just max out that place since it's what it is. With department. The level of the building conditions the maximum value of the property to purchase. Tuscany house. Very, very small. Yeah, luxury goods seem to be unaffected by levels, which is probably why they are considered luxury goods, right? They're just special. Tuscany. I have no idea what gold stars times 12 means either. There's no description for it anywhere.